Did you see the saw chips just come flying out of the saw head over there, kind of on the left side of the screen? If you didn't, back it back up, start it over, watch them come out. That's a pretty good shot. Well, I did. I just sent the drone out away from us where you could kind of see the whole job. This was on Monday. Y'all will be watching this video on Thursday morning. We got some pretty good storms come through here. Just incredibly heavy rain on Tuesday morning. So we were rained out. The logging job was not worked on Tuesday or on Wednesday, either one. And you can see the new processor sitting right there, kind of at the bottom right of the screen. It was still not running in yet either. It's got some issues. It needs to be tuned on and tweaked on, and it's something that we can't do. That Wartall guys are gonna have to do, and so just waiting on them to get out there to work on it to get it tuned up. But they'll probably get her up and rolling, and we'll go there. So again, just worked Monday, rained out Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm sure they'll be working Thursday. Today we were supposed to get rained all morning, starting about 10 o'clock this morning. It was really humid here. Finally had a front come through kind of late this afternoon, but started kind of pushing through. But we never did get any rain here. I helped the guy, met with him this morning, just kind of giving him a little support on messing with the John Deere 862 scraper over there. And there will be a video on that coming out in probably a day or so, I would imagine. But so that's what I did today. Tomorrow will be tree work. I've got a big job. I'm going to tackle it, roll it by myself. Already done dropped the chipper off tonight, where I'm going to be working at tomorrow. And it's actually going to be a pretty cool little job. I'll be in the lift. It's all pruning, nothing a full takedown. But I guess it's probably 15 trees or so, something like that. But it's kind of neat to sit here on this video and watch everything and kind of see what all is going on. I'm loading truck, I'm in the loader. I just set the drone, and the drone just, it's working off of GPS. So wherever you leave it hovering at, that's where it stays. And I've only seen it kind of move just a little bit, just a time or two. That thing's pretty well locked down, pretty solid right there. But so, of course, I'm loading this truck. You'll see it come through in a minute. And when I set the drone there, I just set the controller down in the floorboard of the loader. And every now and then I just kind of glance up and look and make sure that it hadn't moved or anything. And you can see Kevin processing. That's the old John Deere. The 822 processor that we had, the Tiger Cat, that we got from down from Beatrice, Alabama, from Conecuh Timber back. Man, that was probably maybe 2015 or so. I went down there and looked at that thing and checked it out and ran it a little bit. And then we ended up buying it. It left out on a detached today, going to a new home. So it is gone now. So we've got these two processors, the John Deere and the Tiger Cat there. Of course, the other Tiger Cat that we had, the 822, it was a 622 head on it, which is a good head. It's just a lot smaller head. But you can see Derek over there on the kind of toward the left side of the screen over there cutting, and Chad sitting there waiting to feed a drag into Kevin. But I'm not sure how much rain we ended up getting on Tuesday morning, but I went, me and Chris, as soon as I got done on this day right here, Chris and I loaded up and we hauled tail to do a tree job on Monday evening. We got over there about an hour later than I really wanted to, and we hammered it, man. We tried with all I could to get it done. It was two pretty major prunes, and we had a wire to work around, and we also had a fence to work around too, and kind of slowed us down a little bit because I was having to rope some limbs to keep them from hitting the fence. And so we didn't get done. Like about one tree we got completely done, the other tree we got about 75% on, I guess. And it'll dry up. I'm going to try to get back over there Sunday afternoon because they're talking about rain coming back this next week now, y'all. Starting on Monday and raining through like Thursday. There's a chance of rain every day for those 4 days. At least the last time I looked at it, it was. So there was when I posted the first video about the new processor there were multiple people that, want to know, was we sure we made the right decision on buying a processor or this time, the way things are. So kind of here's the deal. These things, you can't just go get them. You know what I mean? So the order was made on this thing last year, a while back. And, of course, you have to wait on it to get there. And nobody knew what fuel was going to do. Fuel didn't jump up to what it is till March. And we're just now in April. And lo and behold, the processor comes in. And, there's no turning back at that point. And there's no end in sight on this fuel. I'm not sure what the deal is going to be with this fuel because I feel like there's probably going to be some people that are broke right now and they hadn't got their fuel bill yet for the month of March. And they may not be able to hang on once get that because the fuel is just, like I said, no end in sight. Nobody knows what it's going to do. And there ain't no way around it either. If you're going to run, you got to have it. I do know some loggers that are completely parked right now because they just can't afford to run. Fuel was about 60% of their cost anyhow. Now it's up close to, 100%, and there's just no money left over to be able to do anything. But so that's a load of pine chip and saw going to the mill at Millport, Alabama. They'll make dimensional lumber out of it, studs, regular, 2x6s and things like that that'll be made out of it. But so, like I said, maybe it'll be dry enough over there tomorrow. We had so much rain that it just really, really done the ground in. Where we were working on that scraper today, a lot of the spots around that scraper were 4 or 6 inches deep of water, and it was just water standing everywhere. And it's like that in a lot of places. I went and moved some cameras around in the hunting land there yesterday afternoon, and the roads were all like creeks. So appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.